Your religion does not matter to Elohim. The good in Donald Trump. When God blows his trumpet. Keyword Trump. Donald Trump could be the most powerful, influential president of all time. Are you one of the many people who believe the media is biased and lobbied by some of the elite billionaire moguls and their massive companies? This 1% are executives, doctors, lawyers and politicians, among other things. Within this group of people is a smaller and wealthier group of people, 1%, or 0.01% of the entire nation. Those people have incomes of over 27 million, or roughly 540 times the national average income. Some billionaires own several parts of America's influential industries, like the Washington Post, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal and Fox, Comcast, CBS, and ABC. Rupert Murdoch, former CEO of 21st Century Fox, also owner of the Wall Street Journal and many other publications, family-owned, estimated at 120 across 5 countries. Michael Bloomberg is the richest billionaire in media. His net worth estimated at $45.7 billion. Bloomberg co-founded his financial data company in 1981 with Charles Ziegler and Thomas Secunda, both who are billionaires. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, bought the Washington Post for $250 million in 2013. Donald Trump had accused Jeff Bezos of using the Post to get tax breaks for Amazon. Jeff Bezos went on to deny the allegations at a tech conference. Billionaire Red Sox owner John Henry purchases the Boston Globe in 2013 for $470 million. Fun fact: John Henry bought the Boston Globe days after Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post. The conspiracy guys could go far with this fact. Sheldon Adelson owns the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Sheldon Adelson is a Las Vegas billionaire. In a state-country continent ruled by communism, it becomes a very powerful structure. Here is another fun fact. Communism in the true meaning. Communism is a noun and was created in 1843 as a social system based on collective ownership with a general free, open, public. The word communist is both a noun and adjective. It was first attested by John Goodwin Barmy, 1820-1881, an opponent of capitalism or supporter of revolutionary leftism emerged after publications of Communist Manifesto, Manifesto Kommunistischen Partei, in 1848. Communism will fall if their leader is destroyed, but isn't that the same for democracy in the sense of war? The fall of the Nazis regime was due to the death-suicide of Adolf Hitler. Why was Hitler fighting the Jews? There are many stories. Many historians say it was anti-Semitism in Vienna between 1908 and 1913. Adolf Hitler in his younger years was unsuccessful when trying to become an artist. The city had a large Jewish community just before the First World War, 1914-1918. 9% of 2 million people were Jewish. However, the social climate was openly antiseptic. With an outspoken Jewish mayor, Karl Lueger, there were many anti-Jewish newspapers and magazines. Here is another story that claims Germany's defeat in World War I and how it had taken a great impact upon their society. They claim 12,000 German and Austrian Jews had died, and due to the backstab of the Jews, according to many nationalist socialist, communist and particularly Jews were blamed. Did you know Adolf Hitler was fighting for the people of the world? The Jewish regime had sparked global unrest. They leached themselves to a system sucking the blood, oil, and gold from our brother and sister nations. Adolf Hitler joined a new extremes right-wing party, the National Socialist German Workers' Party, NSDAP. Adolf Hitler quickly became its strongman because he could inspire people with his speeches. Adolf Hitler claims the Jews were not only responsible for the unfair German defeat, but were also blocking Germany's recovery. These leeches must be exterminated. Adolf Hitler's first speech in October of 1919 in Munich. Hitler was saving the world from the Jewish takeover. Adolf Hitler said to a soldier, "When the world finds out what I was trying to save them from, it will plant a seed for World War III." This was considered a hoax in June 2017. Let's start with the origin of the Nazi symbol, the swastika. The swastika, also known as Gamadion, Byzantine, cross cramponne, heraldry, Thor's hammer, and perhaps Filfod. Originally an ancient cosmic or religious symbol thought to bring good luck. Used by Nazi as an emblem, first recorded in 1932. The German word was Hakenkreuz, literal meaning hook cross. The Hakenkreuz was found in the remains of ancient civilizations, the Indus Valley and Mesopotamia civilizations, as well as early Byzantine and Christian artwork. Byzantine Empire, also referred to as the Eastern Empire, it was the continuation of the Roman Empire in the East during late antiquity and the Middle Ages. The fragmentation and fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century AD and continued to exist for an additional 1,000 years until it fell to the Ottoman Turks in 1453. The swastika was considered a symbol of sacred spiritual principles in Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. Hakenkreuz was a symbol of prosperity and good luck, while the clockwise symbol is called svastika, symbolizing night or tantric aspects of Kali. Kali is a Sakta and Buddhist goddess. We must all be prepared for that. Americans are in danger. The way our government has been ran has been well placed and set to make everything fall on the people. We voted for destruction every time we went to war. We chose to take freedoms of people along with freedoms of nations. Morality and moral law are strong aspects to human nature, and for every human is the same law: worship bad and bad shall return. For those Americans worshiping good are hidden in plain sight, but living incredible lives on personal empowerment and mutual kindness, considered to be the simple things in life. These good deeds could maybe be the only thing you can carry into the afterlife. The material things surely can't go. All darkness symbolically means you can't see, darkened state. Once you start to see the bad fates and you realize there is creation in every living thing in human nature, there is a job that must be fulfilled by every animal, human, and nature operating on an unbreakable level, a scale which balances laws, good deeds times 3 and bad deeds into a rolling swastika wheel of karma in good forms times 3 and bad forms. When you are blinded, darkened, not enlightened, you can't see the natural beauty of life. While we believe in black magic and spells, we become entranced in darkness. We are all chanting violence outward only to receive violence back, and what you put out into the universe will come back to you. Times 3 in good and 1 in bad. Quote by Manly P. Hall, philosopher, 33-degree Mason. How do we choose war over peace? How are we so deceived as a nation of strong, hard-working citizens? Are you that easily deceived? You dedicate hours to work and you never dedicate time to work on your knowledge. The power of will and knowledge will band the individual on the highest levels. One by one people become good and begin to open up a natural state of conscious, causing people to see good and only good. That will alone would cause change. Integrity is a must. When people begin to wake up, they will begin to see and vote in the proper manner. Vote beyond what you see on TV, vote on things you see in real life. Everyone banded on real life aspects. This will display their individual good deed and actions, causing mass change within a short time. Pictured painted news stations, dictating whether you're Democratic or Republican is not the way to make a knowledgeable vote. This shift in power will change your outcome. Countries are banding together as we speak to overthrow the GOAT, the United States of America. Science cannot rule out the force of God anymore. Have you noticed the very religious Muslim people who pray to Allah the Elohim? These people are sacred and most are highly religious people. We have murdered them under false pretense, calling them insurgent. Are you divergent? Even when Elohim showed us proof that 9/11 was an inside job by the Bush Foundation, we continue to vote for war. He tried to warn you and show you, and now God will punish you. For you have given out bad, and bad will come in return as executive law. The only ones safe will be asked to denounce Jesus as your Savior. Elohim is your true God in Christianity. Keyword Christ is falsely teaching men to be sinful. Does this make any sense to you? Are you understanding your Creator within you telling you, pray thyself, I'm right and thou hearts, not in thou false scriptures, for the scriptures are testing thee too. I'm within the lines of every living thing, breathing soft protections to my children who have good in them. I will open doors of light for them you have true knowledge and power, so that in knowledge and power is deceit. I dropped you your King David to be leader and will to do as he willed instead of pray to be good in thou eyes of all creation of every living moving thing you can imagine, so that each man within himself has the chance to build or destroy himself. Muslim is a noun meaning one who submits to faith from the root Islama. Allah means supreme being. Elohim, a name in the Bible, c. 1600, from Hebrew, plural for majesty of Elo, cognate with Allah, a word of unknown etymology. An augmentation of El also as an unknown origin. Generally taken as singular, the use of this word instead of Yahweh is taken by biblical scholars as an important clue to authorship in the Old Testament. Elohist, 1862. Elohistic is from 1841, title of the writer of passage of the Pentateuch. We will blackmail America. Jewish Rabbi Abraham Finkelstein says in a scary interview while he battles with a Christian preacher about how they grind up the dead after Passover and send them out on meat trucks. You eat your missing American children in your sausage, hamburgers. Why do the Jewish do this? Finkelstein continues, we must drain the blood of our enemies and drink the blood on Passover. But we aren't cannibals. So we grind them up in our meat factories we own, and you eat it at McDonald's, our favorite outlet. No one believes the facts which are. From research any ordinary person can find, surely not manipulated. Daily Facebook Company. https://youtu.be/ifqa1pgdta